We're back today with 5 viewer-submitted plays. 5 plays. Let's go. Stick around. Greetings, everyone. It's Greg Austin with a Better Official. We're here to look at plays, look at all of the things. Let's get started like we always do with a You Make the Call play. What do you have on this play?
And Vasika makes the first.
So he said he wants a timeout if they
Miss the second. If they make it, they're going to probably inbound anyway. And got it. That's going to do it. I'm going to make my way down to the T end here in just a second.
Oh.
He waved it off. Got the foul first. Oh, yikes.
Yeah.
Yeah. He called it early. I'm not sure, you take that chance, but it's a 4-point game. Again, a lot of conversation. Whew.
Oh.
And that's your ball game. I'll take it over to the remote mic.
All right, what do you have on this play? Team down 4. Player takes a last-second three-pointer. Pushed from behind. Do you have intentional foul, shooting foul, intentional foul on a shooting on a player attempting a try? Did our crew get it right? What do you have on this play? Put your ruling down in the comments below and stick around to the end of the video. There's lots to talk about on play number 1. And with that, let's move on. Play number 2.
Deflection, nice play by Martin on defense.
That started with the double team. Gagne, he's got room to run.
And one.
Up good, and one. Bucket and the bruise for Greg Gagne. He's going to head to the line for 1. See who that blocking foul was
shaking
on.
up. He looks all right, though.
Who doesn't love a block charge in the morning? Right? Block charge play, banger, 50-50, called by our center official here. Where was our lead? Right? When we're looking at plays like this, we're always looking at positioning by the crew, etc. And the ruling on the play, right? So let's take a look. Our defender, 2 feet on the floor. Did they get there before the player had left the floor? It's close. It's close. Was there torso contact? Yes. He made an effort. Let's take a look. Right? This is what I call a banger, right? Just in terms of timing. The player has put their second foot down, giving them LGP, just as, you see the heel raised on a player who's leaving the floor. Gaining LGP at the moment a player is leaving the floor. These are bangers. We have to process these in our brain and see and look at all of the things. Right? Many people describe bang bang plays when there's like an interval between the player leaving the floor or the defender getting legal and then the player leaving the floor like half a second later. That's not a bang bang play. This is a bang bang play. I have no issue with the call on this. Call it a block. That's great. This is a collegiate game, and they may be more, when in doubt, call a block in this situation. Let's look at the positioning of the crew. I just don't think our lead, he looks athletic. I don't think he got where he needed to be on this play, right? When we analyze our game video and I'm on the lead and we're in a transition play, I have got to get to the end line. This is high urgency, right? Get to the end line so you can receive the play if you need to make a call on this play. How you're going to handle this, I mean, you could say, hey, all transition plays belong to the lead here. I do like how our lead official kind of tucks his arms, like I'm not going to put a whistle on that play. All right, so a block charge play. Again, viewer submitted play. Thanks so much. We love looking at plays, and that's all appreciated.
Next to Walmart.
All right. So a possible jump violation, our U2, fresh after his conversation with some people in the stands, steps onto the court and rules a violation. This is an incorrect ruling. This is not a violation by rule. We have restrictions on a jumper that end at some point. A restart has restrictions, throw in, free throw, jump ball, and they end. And after they end, we're just playing basketball, man, right? So our player here taps the ball once, taps ball with two hands, the ball bounces on the floor. Throw in, or the jump ball, went through all three. The jump ball the restrictions have ended. That player is legally allowed to catch the basketball. We've got a moment of confusion. We're always going to have moments of confusion during a jump ball situation, right? Which way are we going, et cetera. We just have to own that fact. Is our crew going to be in the right position, et cetera, right? So our tossing official goes to the calling official and says, I assume he was talking about the play and not the fact that I need you to be it goes to the official and says that is not a violation by rule. That's inadvertent whistle. Best in that scenario for the official who made the incorrect ruling to say, blah, 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 whistle, 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 mine, boom, this way, right, etc. Obviously, we have player control by our player in white. They have backcourt status the entire way. It's not a backcourt violation, etc. But we also have sort of this officiousness around a jump ball scenario, right? Which so often is just not necessary. Some officials like to start the game by saying, I am in charge, man, right? So you guys, move your foot 6 inches there. You're not on the circle, but I'm going to apply restrictions to you that don't belong to you, right? Just as a way to exhibit authority. I don't know, man. Just get the game going. That's my opinion. Just get the game going. Allow the teams to compete for the jump ball, etc. Like, are you two coming in here and talking to these two players? There's nothing. They're just ready to play basketball, man. That's my take. I'm allowed to have a take about jump ball scenarios, but we need to know the rules, right? And we need to always, in jump ball scenarios, say, are we really ready to officiate the game? We're fresh out of a conversation with a bystander at the game. Are we engaged in the game yet? Maybe not. So when we analyze our game video, that's one of the things we're looking at is, was I really ready to officiate in that scenario? Yeah. Again, another viewer submitted play. Thanks so much. You want to submit a play? abetterofficial.com/submit plays. All right, a funky play submitted by a viewer. So let's take a look at it. Right, so we have a situation where we have a ball that is obviously going out of bounds, but then we have contact behind the play. Is this incidental contact, or is this something that needs a whistle? You could say our player in black was not going to save this basketball, right? Simple thing to do here is go out of bounds violation, but is this a foul, right? So our players get tangled, all right? The key thing for me in my brain says, well, what is the behavior of the white player in this situation? And does it need to, do we need a whistle on this play? Right? Loose ball, everything's good. But you see that forearm where he shoves the player to the floor and their legs get tangled, right? The forearm in the back, to me, makes this a play, even though our player may not have been able to save the basketball, that a foul should be ruled in this situation. The contact prevented the player from being able to put to basketball, and it was significant from behind that it deserved a whistle. That was the question from the viewer submitted the play, and I would say this deserves a foul. So does our young man in the front row, and so does, I don't know about our varsity official who's waiting for the next game against the wall here. Good stoic, no reaction. You don't want to be that official and like raising your hands. And of course, the creative across the lane bounce, very rec ball. We want to a bump. The lead should come over in this instance. All I can say is if I was working this gym, I would not enjoy it. All those people walking behind, drive me crazy. I'm trying to concentrate on the game here, man. I'm trying to concentrate on the game. Hey, back at the start of the show, we had that play, play number 1. Let's take a look.
And Vasika makes the first.
So he said he wants a timeout if they
Miss the second. If they make it, they're going to probably inbound anyway. And got it. That's going to do it. I'm going to make my way down to the T end here in just a second.
Oh.
He waved it off. Got the foul first. Oh, yikes.
Yeah.
Yeah. He called it early. I'm not sure, you take that chance, but it's a 4-point game. Again, a lot of conversation.
Whew. Oh,
And that's your ball game. I'll take it over to the remote mic.
All right, this is a great play to look at all of the things. What are the things we're looking at? We're looking at transition coverage of the crew, accuracy of the call, clock awareness in an end of game situation, all of the things. This is what we finally hone our skills, crafting them down so that we're excellent in these situations. So if we talk about positioning as a crew, is our center official in the best possible position to see this play? Have they put themselves in the best position, or are they not? I would say, no, they were not. If this was my game, this is my video, and I'm center, what are you doing? Why are you still in the back court? Right? The other thing we need is game awareness. This team has fouls to give. A technique, by rule, legal, intentionally fouling what would it be? What's the correct language here, right? This team has the ability to exhaust clock by putting fouls in the game. Who should have committed the foul in this situation? Our first defender in the back court. She had an opportunity right here to reach for the ball and, contact the player that would exhaust some time. It's a sideline throw in, no free throws, etc. But our taller player, who looks like an exceptional athlete, from behind pushes, had our player, using the continuous motion rule, exhibited the behavior, the actions that precede a habitual try for goal, right? What is a player going to do in this situation? They are going to collect the basketball, they are going to step, and they are going to shoot. Is that what our player did here? So our lead has taken off, right? We're looking for a throw ahead in this situation. It's a desperate situation for our team in white. Clock appears to start in a timely fashion. We've got an on-ball matchup in the back court. Our center is holding on to that a little bit. When we have, what do we have? We have players here. This should truly be our center's focus. But they are holding on to this on-ball matchup, right? If our center official had run to here and had this look on the play, maybe they see that the player had begun their habit. This is a really close call. This is a really close call. But in the end, in my judgment, for a team to have a sideline throw-in with 0.7 on the clock is like the worst possible scenario. We have to determine, when has this player begun the habitual movements that precede a try for goal, right? If you have a hand check, if you have a push, that illegal contact, that's an intentional foul, 2 free throws, and the ball for a backcourt throw-in. Player didn't have front court status, right? And so then they would have 1.9 on the clock and a chance to win the game. Yeah. But this is not a common foul. This player has an advantage and they are fouled from behind. This is an intentional foul. This is an intentional foul. We can't say, oh, she was just trying to foul, when they had fouls to give. This is badly done if that's the case. They had one player with the opportunity to do it if that was the team strategy. So, in the end, intentional foul should have been ruled. 2 free throws, the ball for a backcourt throw-in, and the clock should be accurately put at 1.9 or whatever it was at the time. In this play, our crew rules a common foul. I love the fact that our crew chief talks the coach down, right? This is a great opportunity here. Talk to me, coach. Don't yell across the floor at my partner. Talk to me. End of game situation, right? Etc. Excellent, excellent. But our crew does not get the clock right? The foul is called, and then 4/10 run off. In an end of game situation, 4/10 is very valuable. So, positioning, clock awareness, correct adjudication of the play, all the things come into pair. And, it's a great game, right? Critical free throw there. We're aware timeouts being requested here, etc. No help from our trail official either, right? Is this a situation where we could come say, partner, that was not a play on the ball. That's an intentional foul. Or we have to talk about this play, right? Can we do that? Can we do that? Oh, you better believe we can do that. Come on, man. Put the game first. Put the game first. All right, a tremendous play. We love the play. We love looking at plays. So that play was submitted by Chris Janish from South Dakota. Appreciate it, Chris. All the plays today were submitted by viewers. If you want to submit plays, betterofficial.com/submit plays. Well, we've looked at plays today, viewer submitted plays. We have a viewer submitted play for a little palate cleanser, end of game situation, team down 2 with the ball. Let's take a look. Man, that is some Zapruder film action there, right? So we're coming in with about 14 seconds, down to 55-53. If I could see through the fog. Yeah. So when you submit plays, right, the better the quality is, the better we can do with it. But we do appreciate when a team down 2 goes for the 3-pointer. Right? Then either way, our game is going to end in a great fashion. What's the best way for the game to end in this situation? Made 3-pointer. Second best way, open look, missed 3-pointer. Right? Team had the chance. They had a great look. They had the right shooter. It just missed. Right? But we love end of game situations where the game ends in a natural fashion. Obviously, our home team is out of timeout, so they wouldn't request one, but we need to be aware of that. Yeah. Ed Harris, thanks for the play. A little cloudy, but a great way to end the game and to end the show. Hey, thanks for sticking around to the end. Appreciate you joining today. If you found value, like, subscribe, notify. As always, a special thanks to our show supporters. Much appreciated and much love. We have for you additional video content. You can find it right here. And we'll see you in the very next video. Take care, everybody.